everybody, today I'll be doing a different video for you guys today, and one of my subscribers asked me for help on what is essential in a beginner's makeup bag. And she sent me this email quite a few months ago, and I have been putting it off because I've been thinking about, you know, what is essential in a beginner's makeup bag. I've thought about it, and the things I'm about to show you are personally what I think is important in a beginner's makeup bag. I know that sometimes it can be very overwhelming, especially as a beginner in makeup. I know I was in the same shoes as you. I'd always, the first time actually when I went to a MAC counter, I went there and I was just so bamboozled because I didn't know, like, I've seen all these videos on YouTube and, you know, which ones are good eyeshadows and what ones to get and what lipsticks to get and concealers and foundations. And I mean, it hasn't only happened in a MAC, at the MAC counter, but also at, you know, drugstore brand stands. And I'd always like look at it and be like, okay, so which one do I actually really need? And I know that in the past, when I was a beginner, I just went so crazy over makeup because I didn't know what to get, and I didn't narrow it down to what I really need. And yeah, so the first thing that I think is needed in a beginner's makeup bag is obviously some kind of foundation or concealer. The reason why is because I think that most girls out there do want to cover up flaws on their face, and having a foundation on hand or a concealer is a good way to cover flaws. Personally, I don't need a full face foundation just because I think I don't need the coverage, and it's more natural, so I choose to spot treat my face. So that means I just spot foundation in areas where I need it, like my scar, under my eyes, and I just blend that in with my fingers. And to go hand in hand with this, I think a translucent powder or some kind of powder is important so that your makeup is nice and set and will last throughout the whole day. Well, throughout, you know, the day. And the reason why I think a translucent powder in particular is good is because you don't have to worry about matching up your powder to your foundation or the powder to your face, and it's yeah, it just ensures that it will set it really good. So the next thing that I think is important in a beginner's makeup bag is some kind of neutral palette, and this one is a really inexpensive one. It's by Avon and it's in the colour Mocha Latte. And the reason why I think a neutral eyeshadow palette is good for a beginner's makeup bag is because they are shades that you can work with, that can do a smoky neutral eye. The lightest colour, you could use it as a highlighter to highlight the tops of your cheekbones, the bridge of your nose, your cupid's bow, your brow bone and other areas you want to highlight. And yeah, and the palette is really versatile, so you can always work with it. The next thing that I think is very important is mascara. This is the Avon Super Shock mascara that I have, and the reason why I think mascara is important in a beginner's makeup bag is that it's one of the things that you need to sometimes make your eyelashes, to give it more curl than it normally has, to hold the curl if you've curled your eyelashes. Also, it gives your eyelashes life, and that's always good to have. The next thing that I think is very important is a bronzer and a blush. The reason why I think a bronzer and a blush is very important in a beginner's makeup bag. For a bronzer, you can it's really versatile. You can add a sun-kissed glow to your face. Also, you can contour your cheeks, so if you want to slim down your face a bit more by slimming down your cheeks, you can contour the temples. And yeah, so this is just a clean colour one, and it's in the colour Sunset Beach. And why I think a blush is very important is because sometimes it can give you a really nice blushing glow and a really nice pop of colour on your face, so that it can give your face a bit more life to it. And the one that I really like at this time is this NYC blush, and it's in the colour Sutton Place Peach. And this one, it really complements my skin tone very well, and it gives me colour to my cheeks, but it also gives me a nice glow as well. The next thing that I think is very important in a makeup beginner's bag is some brow gel. I really do think setting and ensuring that your eyebrows stay in place is very important. The last thing you want is to have your eyebrow hairs going everywhere in different directions. So having a brow gel is important because it ensures that your eyebrow hairs are going the same way and will keep it that way. The next thing that I think is important is some nude lipsticks, and you can go for real amped vibrant colours, but I think nude lipsticks are way more wearable. You'll get more use out of them. And yeah, so I have two high-end lipsticks and two drugstore ones. So for the high-end, they're both MAC. And the two colours that I think are really nice nude colours is lipstick, and it's in the colour Modesty, and it's a cream sheen, and it's real moisturising. And as well as this other lipstick, it's by MAC again, and it's called Shy Girl, and again it's a cream sheen, and they are both very moisturising. As for the drugstore brand nudes, I absolutely love this colour, hence the reason why it's nearly finished. And it's the Australis lipstick in the colour Mambo, and it's a really nice nudie kind of colour. And also another nice one is this one by Sally Hansen, and it's in the colour Sunbeam, and I really do love this lipstick. This is all the lipsticks compared to each other. Next thing that I think is very important to have, the second to last thing, is some kind of gel liner or a eyeliner, a pencil eyeliner, because I know that sometimes eyes do need a bit more definition to bring out your eyes, to make them more bigger, and having doing a cat eye, for example, really does make a difference to your eyes, or just putting some pencil liner or some gel liner on the top lash line. And the last thing is some kind of peachy, white or nudie eye pencil, and it's really good for highlighting the inner corners of your eyes, down the bridge of your nose, and also because I think for me personally, when I want to make my eyes appear bigger and brighter, when I use white eyeliner in my waterline, it's a bit too harsh and it looks real artificial and fake and not natural. So I always go with a peachy kind of colour eye pencil, and it's more natural, and it still brings out my eye colour and makes my eyes look a bit more bigger and brighter. So that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do have any questions, or if I've forgotten anything, please leave the comment down in the comment area down below. On my lips, I have this Sally Hansen lipstick, and it's in the colour Golden Berry, and it's this really cool crimsony dark red colour. So bye everybody, and have a great awesome week. See ya!